Miss Harvey?
Will you be all right?
Yes.
Wake up. We've got a job to do.
But it'll spoil everything.
We won't let it. It's only until we get some money together for rent.
I'm tired.
Come on. At least we're working together.
Come back to bed. I want to tell you something.
I can't. Tell me anywhere.
You're the only one I'll ever want. There'll never be anyone else.
It's the same for me.
Tell me you love me.
Come here, then. I love you.
It isn't easy, is it? Trying to look as if everything's normal.
Just keep smiling.
I don't think we'll be doing a lot of that. It's obviously Mrs. Harvey.
Actually, can you bring Sarah Jane a brandy, please? Why don't you sit down?
I still thought there might be a miracle and it wouldn't be her.
Sarah Jane, I'm so sorry.
There's things I need to do.
Well, there's nothing that can't wait, at least until you have time to collect your thoughts.
I need to let Adam know.
Why don't I tell him?
It's better if it comes from me. I'll calm down.
So it really was Jill, then?
Poor woman. It's hard to take it in.
Well, one thing's for sure. I can't see this being good for business.
Oh, Jake.
It's very sad news, I'm afraid, Doris. Girls, it's definitely Mrs. Harvey.
Oh, no. I've been hoping against hope, but I knew.
Sarah Jane's taking it very badly indeed. Oh.
What's up with Chloe?
We've had dreadful news.
The body in the lake was Mrs. Harvey.
I have nightmares. I know she hasn't been herself lately. But for her life to end like this, she'll haunt me. I know she will.
It was you who found her, wasn't it?
We all did, but we didn't know it was her.
It was me who saw her first. Didn't know what it was. But then I saw that it was body.
Ah,
They've just sent the proofs of the wedding photographs.
Your mother's going to love this one. She looks so happy. Oh, no. God, no, I don't believe it.
She looked so peaceful and so beautiful.
Once forensics are finished, we'll be out of your hair.
I just hope they pull their finger out.
I promise they'll be as discreet and quiet as possible.
Yeah, bye, Jim. And, yeah, thanks.
Hi. I just heard. They found Jill's body in the lake.
Yeah, we're all trying to take it in.
So, how did you get on?
Yeah, did you find out anything about Phil?
No. I knocked on every door on the estate. He didn't live there.
What, nothing at all?
Useless. What did I tell you?
on, girls. We've got to keep moving.
It's the shock. She can't get her head round it. I know what that's like. I was there the last time Mrs. Harvey tried
Leave
to...
it, please, Mandy.
I was just saying, I know what it's like to find a body. This time she was actually dead, drowned too. That must have been even more horrible.
You've got to clear your head of this haunting business. Anyway, you'll get mascara on the laundry.
You knew Mrs. Harvey for a long time, didn't you, Doris?
Yes, and a mother before her. It's a terrible tragedy.
Right. Most important thing is to make sure they're cooked right through. Do not give it them rare, even if they ask for it. We can't go risking salmonella, can we? You'll be all right for 10 minutes?
Yeah, of course.
Good. Nip round and mates do a bit of business.
But it's lunchtime, aren't we going to be busy?
Hopefully, yeah.
Helping out, you said. We're going to be running the place for $2.50 an hour. Even Mum and Dad pay more than that.
Stop mourning and start frying.
This is revolting. It's enough to make you turn veggie.
I really hear you say that.
No wonder he doesn't get any customers.
That last bloke, he bought loads.
Yeah, for his dog. I'm going to reek a chip fat. You won't go off me, will you?
I'll still love you.
What time do we finish?
Finish is not a word that I understand. Come here, Livy, let me show you. Gently, like that. See ya.
Can you shed any fresh light on it? I only wish I could. She's very tense. I mean, terribly on edge. Oh, before the wedding? Or during it? On the day, yes. I mean, Jill is... She was very highly strung. It's what made her the woman she was. Creative, impulsive. Sarah Jane put her under the most enormous strain over the share in the hotel. Jill clung to me for stability in her life and for love. I only wish I could have been there to give her more. Well, there's times when we'd all like to turn the clock back. Kate and I, we're not without our problems right now. Hmm? We haven't seen Nicola since the day of the wedding. She just took off with Phil Berry. Oh, God. Well, I hope you get some news soon. You both must be worried out of your minds.
No, I'd only known Jill for a few months and we weren't that close, so, no, I don't think there's anything I can add to what Patrick's already told you.
Oh, well, these are just routine inquiries. Nothing to get too concerned about. But if anything else does spring to mind, just give us a call, yeah?
This has been a nightmare week. First of all, our daughter...
Sorry, I got held up. Have I missed anything?
Patrick, I think it's time for us to say something about Nicola.
Oh, come on, hasn't everybody got enough to deal with?
Our daughter's...
Leave it, Kate, please. We'll talk to Jim another time.
Hey, please, if it's help or advice you need, please just say so. That's what I'm here for.
Patrick, come on, we've known Jim for years. Our daughter... Nicola is missing.
Well, she's not exactly missing.
She is missing. Several days ago, she disappeared with a young lad that worked at this hotel, and we haven't heard from her since.
Did she leave on her own accord?
Oh, yeah. Kids nowadays, it's a different world, isn't it?
She's 15, for goodness sake. Can you organise a search or something? I mean, she could be anywhere at all.
Right. Well, let's get some details, yeah? And then I'll see that it gets onto the computer.
And is that all you can do?
Well, we'll keep an eye out for her.
And if you find her, you'll bring her back.
At 15, you or a local authority is legally responsible for her. However, if we find her and we're satisfied that she's safe and happy, we'll leave her there. I have to take into account her wishes also.
That's ridiculous.
At least if we find her, you'll know where she is. You can talk to her. Now, is there any relatives that she could have gone to?
I'm sorry. I know it's difficult for you to understand how terrifying it was for me, but I've got to talk it over with someone. I saw it on Trisha. If you bottle these things up, they come out of the ways. Andy, you all right?
I don't feel too clever.
What's wrong?
I going to faint.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I just feel awful.
It's probably just the tension. It's getting under everyone's skin.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll stop here for a minute, yeah? Mandy? Thank you. Pig. I wonder if there are any flats in here.
Bed sit, not flat, remember? And if we find anywhere, we'll go and see it together. If we find us a penthouse.
Blimey, look at this.
What is it?
A bit about the hotel. Jill Harvey, she's dead.
What? But she's only just got married. What happened to her?
Drowned in the lake. Oh, this is terrible. Mum and Dad would be devastated. Phil, I ought to go back.
She's already dead. There's nothing you can do, Nicola.
Hey, do not let me catch you wasting time. Time is money.
There was something in the paper about someone we knew.
I've got a good feeling about the 3:30. I'm just going to nip down the bookies.
Oh, no, you don't. It's my lunch break.
You are joking, aren't you?
No, I'm not. We haven't seen you all morning.
She's got to go and sign on at the doctor's.
Nothing serious, I hope.
No. You go, Nick. I can cover for you.
And don't be too long, mind. We might get a rush on. She's got a bit of a mouth on her, that one. She wants to watch it.
Right, I'm going to call a doctor.
No.
But you look dreadful.
Thanks.
Do you think it's got anything to do with that stomach upset you were talking about?
Dunno. Could do, I suppose.
Do you have a bellyache?
Not exactly.
Well, with you being sick, it could be your appendix. I don't know how to test for that. You push down really hard with your hands and let go really quickly. And if it hurts, it's your appendix. Do you want me to have a go?
No.
I'll be really careful.
No, thanks.
Perhaps you ate a dodgy prawn.
Kelly, it's more than a prawn. I'm pregnant.
There you are.
Hello.
You told me you were over here.
Oh, suffering withdrawal symptoms? What can we do for you?
I think you might have the spare keys to my place.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry about that.
So, Tom, tell us a bit about this Beena.
Beena? What do you want to know?
Spill the beans.
Oh.
There's nothing to spill.
Well, what does she look like?
Hi, is everything all right for you?
Oh, it's lovely, thank you.
That was Beena.
Sure. She's a bit of a beauty, isn't she?
Bob, I'm worried about Tom. He hasn't got enough time for himself, let alone Daniel. He's tied to that cafe day and night.
Police have been all round here, you know. In and out like a fiddler's elbow.
Have you heard a word I've been saying?
Something about Tom being tied up. He's a lucky lad if that Beena's doing the tying.
Oh, I give up.
There you go.
Ah,
You look heaps better.
it's like that. Some days I'm perfectly all right.
Have you told your mum?
No.
You must.
I can't.
You're going to have to tell her. You never know, she might like the idea of being a grandmother.
Grandmother. She hasn't got round to being a mother yet. Nana Stocks. No, I can't see it.
She'd be there for you, wouldn't she?
She's less than useless.
What about your dad?
Oh, you're joking.
You're going to have to make a decision about things soon. About what you're going to do. You wouldn't think of...
No, I couldn't do that.
Well, then, here's to baby Stocks.
It's good to tell someone at last.
Haven't you told the father? Who is he?
Oh, dear, I'm parched. Can I get you anything, girls?
No.
What'd you have for lunch?
Cheese salad.
A burger and chips, then.
You must be joking.
What you got there?
Nothing, just a little top.
You bought it.
I didn't nick it. What do you think?
You've got loads of clothes. Why buy anything else?
Because I'm worth it.
You stupid little kid.
Don't talk to me like that. I can't wear the same things all the time. It's all right for you. You don't seem to mind putting the same stuff on every day.
The same smelly stuff. At least I have the decency to wash my knickers out every night.
I'm not questioning whether you're clean or not.
You'd better not be. Anyway, it costs next to nothing.
We've got next to nothing.
All right. I'll put the money back when I get paid.
Hey, you carry on like that and you won't be getting paid. Now straighten that oil. Hey!
Next people in here will be Dinah Rod. You stuffy, pathetic job.
You follow her and you needn't bother coming back.
Well, this awful accident, I understand you were actually there.
It was really, really horrible.
A shock for you.
Shock. I nearly died. It was so dark and we had no idea that she was there.
It's such a pleasure to meet you.
No, I'm not a celebrity. Yet. Now, who wants to be mother?
Well, I wonder, would you mind pouring?
Of course not.
It's a great relief to us, you know.
All part of the service. Black or white, madam?
A white, please. Oh, and do call me Sylvia. We can start to relax now that we know that Tom's got a nice young woman in his life. Oh, the boy's been needing someone to mother him.
Sylvia,
Yes, Bob?
let me try and explain to Bina.
Oh, so you know who I am?
Of course we know who you are. Tom pointed you out earlier. We were starting to wonder whether he'd ever tell us. What part of the world are you from, Bina?
Solihull.
You don't suppose Daniel's telling fibs?
I think it's more likely that Tom wants to keep his love life quiet. Maybe he thinks we wouldn't approve of Bina coming from foreign parts.
Well, I've never found much wrong with Solihull.
Look, as Jill's husband, it is my responsibility to arrange the funeral, and I would like her buried.
And I want her cremated. I knew this morning it was too good to be true, but I thought we'd at least agreed on a joint arrangement. Poor fool me, I actually pictured us going to the Chapel of Rest together.
Yes, well, I can see things more clearly now.
Why don't we all calm down,
What things?
I'm expressing myself badly, but I can see Jill. I can see Jill for what she was, brave but helpless, a woman at the end of her tether, who, to spare others, planned her death to look like an accident.
Which it was.
Oh, poor Jill. Well, she's already shown herself to be mentally frail.
Are you trying to tell us that my mother was mad?
Why don't we have a quiet drink?
You're twisting things, turning it around, trying to make it look as if she took her own life.
Why, the balance of her mind was disturbed by you.
That's out of order, Adam. That is right out of order.
Suicide. You're trying to say I drove her to suicide. You disgusting.
You rejected her, and now through her death, she has rejected you.
This has got to stop.
Do I have to stand here and listen to these obscenities?
Adam, would you please leave?
Nicola.
Come back here!
Nicola, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm going home. Don't try stopping me.
Who are you anyway?
Ask him.
Oh, no, you don't. Settle your bill and then you can go. And don't think I'll be satisfied with single occupancy. You can pay for your friend as well.
But I'm skint.
Oh, well, that's your problem, not mine.
I feel guilty now, not being here.
Don't worry, you were elsewhere doing your bit, even if you didn't come up with anything.
Tea, anyone?
No, thanks.
At least the police are looking for her now. I think they'll still be together, don't you?
Her and Phil Berry?
Yeah.
Well, let's hope so.
Even if she had to, she'd be fine by herself. She's got common sense in spades.
What do you think, Mark? Do you think they'll still be together?
Whether they are or not, she's a cool kid.
Is being cool enough? I mean, we know practically nothing about Phil Berry except that he's thoroughly dishonest.
It doesn't mean he won't look after her.
Do you think he will?
Well, as you said, we don't know that much about him. Of course he will. Don't worry, Mum. Come here.
Nicola, I've been looking for you for hours.
I've been looking for you for hours. I've walked round and round and...
I love you.
I love you too. I'm sorry about the top.
Top of what?
Where can we stay?
Certainly not round here.
Where then?
I don't know. We haven't got enough for another B&B.
I don't care. B&Bs are rubbish. Let's go to London. We can get a decent job in London.
haven't called your mum then?
Thought I'd leave it for a bit. She should know I'm safe with you. Come on.
This is Mr. Chance?
Yeah.
D.S. Garland.
Adam Chance, how do you do?
The office is free. Shall we go through? I wanted to see you both in person. This is a very difficult time, and phone calls out the blue only serve to add to the trauma.
It could hardly be more traumatic.
Now, I know this may not be something that either of you expected to hear. On the other hand, of course, you may be familiar with court proceedings.
I wouldn't say familiar.
There will have to be an inquest into Mrs. Harvey's death.
Why?
Inquiries such as this, it's just procedure that we gather all the information we can about the deceased. For the time being, all arrangements with regards to the funeral will have to be put on hold.
But for how long?
Probably in terms of 3 weeks or so, maybe less. That is up to the coroner. It is he who decides when the body can be released.
Tonight, live coverage of the UEFA Champions League final. Bayern Munich versus Valencia. Live tonight, 7:30.
And Coronation Street tonight is at 10 o'clock. Next, it's the Wheel of Fortune.